All right, hey guys, what is up? We're gonna make a popcorn chicken, but vegan, of course. So it's gonna be like tofu. So tofu popcorn chicken. I'll figure it out. Yeah. So first things first. I've already started pressing the tofu, so I just wrapped it in a clean tea towel that I had and put my cast iron pan on top of it. And so while we're waiting for it to finish pressing, so we're just getting out all the liquid if you've not done this before. And yeah, so we're just gonna make the marinade because we need to marinate it for about 15 to 20 minutes to get all the juices in there perfectly. And yeah, we're gonna be air frying this today. So there's stuff on my stove behind me if you can even see it or notice it, I don't know. But the stove is completely off, so don't worry about it. So the things that we need, I've already started. So got nutritional yeast, smoked paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. So I'll put the measurements below, but it's like all 1 teaspoon and then a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. All right. Then we have 1/4 of a cup of light soy. Important, you don't want the other stuff. It'll be too salty and inedible. So here we go. And 1 cup of filtered water. And just take your whisk, mix it up. Cool. So, hello. Got a grumpy visitor who wants to see what's going on up here. I'm just making some food, buddy. Yeah, okay. There you go. All right. So, I'm going to say this has been pressed for long enough. So we've got a whole block of tofu, extra firm. So what I usually do is I'll cut it this way in 1 or 2 pieces. So we'll just do probably 1, so in half. Lay it flat. You can also just take this and tear it into pieces if you want it to look more authentic and not like little cubes. I don't mind. Or if you're like trying to trick a family member into thinking that it is chicken, that could be fun too. There we go. So they're gonna look a little bit, that one's uneven. A lot of them are gonna be more so like that, just little cubes. Cool. And then right into your marinade. So that's going to be 15 minutes at least. So if you're short on time, set a timer. I'd set a timer anyways, just so that you can move on to the next step when it's ready, when it's time. There you go. Just make sure they're all in there. Perfect. So as you can see, you can sort of see them at the top there. So these are perfectly submerged. I can't really tip it to show you, otherwise I'm going to tip it onto the floor. So yeah, put those off to the side while we make the batter and the crumb mix, because we want these to be delicious and crispy. So, all right, so next up, we need to make a batter and a crumb mix. So we got about 7 minutes or something left on these marinating. So for the batter, you need a cup of whatever kind of flour you want to use. If you want them to be gluten-free, then do gluten-free, and yeah. So there's some flour, a cup, I should say. And then we need 1.5 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. I have it up here. Oof. So there's 1 teaspoon, and just do half. about half and pour the other back in. And then we need 3/4 of a cup of any plant milk. I have cashew milk here. And for this, probably don't want to go with your whisk. Go with like a spoon or a fork or something to mix it up. Okay. We can use the bowl that had flour in it. I'll just quickly rinse it out. So we'll set that off to the side. And then we're going to make our crumb mixture so we have a crispy outside. So we have panko. You can use gluten-free breadcrumbs, again, if you're gluten-free, and that'll make it gluten-free for you. So that's just 1 1/4 cups. And then we have nutritional yeast, smoked paprika, sea salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. And again, I'll put all the exact ingredients below. Now while we're waiting for these to be finished marinating, just do a little cleanup around the kitchen. So now that we have been marinating our tofu for a half an hour or 20 minutes, not a half an hour, we can start battering everything. So basically we want to, I guess I would strain these. You're not going to be needing the liquid. It's just going to be too messy. So I'll just strain these from that. Okay, so your tofu should have adopted a kind of color, nice marinade coloring. I'll just leave it like that so that it can drain off any excess while we go. So you basically want to have your air fryer basket next to you. And just like anything else in an air fryer, don't stack them on top of each other. With the kale, you can do that a little bit because they're light and they kind of probably blow around inside there. For these, you don't want to, they won't. You'll have to flip them around halfway through. So first things first, take these. This is going to be messy, so just suck it up. And then just sort of let any of the excess drip off. And this is, yeah, going to be a time-consuming one, but it's going to be heckin' worth it. And roll it around in your breadcrumbs. And place it right in your air fryer. So, have at her. Okay, so is a bit time consuming, of course. So if anybody ever makes this for you, thank them and eat it slow because this is insane. But so I've just done that. I'll give you a closer look at one of them. There we go. It's gonna be awesome. So first we're gonna put in for 6 minutes, 375, and then we're gonna turn them over with tongs to be careful. And then for another 6 minutes, and then they should be ready to go. So while we're waiting for those, I'll just pre-prepare them, and I have just a plate here so I can just get them ready and then go right in after those ones are done. All right, so they're already starting to look pretty crispy. I know you can't really see that. Oh, there you go. So just carefully place these on the side. Make a mess of your kitchen and flip them all over. Okay, so we'll put these in for another 6 minutes. All right, that's it. There you have it. There we go. Before I make the rest of them, I just want to sign off because it's going to take a minute. And yeah, you can make like some really great dips with this. I have a lot of other really great dips that I have made, and I'll link them below as well so you can check out those videos. or up here. And yeah, these look great. You can even just dip them in ketchup or mustard or whatever you would dip your stuff in, but probably some sort of a ranch, right? Let's obviously give this a try. So there we go, nice and focused. All right, so, If I didn't make this, I would be convinced that it might be actually chicken. That being said, I have been vegan for a very long time, so maybe don't take my word for it, but these are amazing. Yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified for the next time my videos come out. Definitely going to be trying some more air fryer recipes because this is awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.